Hi, I'm Vicky.
And I'm Chris.
And you are watching Life in the Wind. This is a channel about DIY boat projects, sailing, and travel.
We've had our boat Freya for about 2 years now. During that time, we learned how she sailed and all of her quirks.
We want to share with you our experiences on and off the water. Now, we would like to give you a tour of Freya. So this is Freya, big blue boat with a black mast. Alright, we're going to walk around. So she is on the hard right now, where we're going to do some work on her. And now I think we can go on up. Alright, so here we are on Freya. She is a 1973 Norlin 41. She was built in Denmark. Alright, let's head down below. And there's Chris.
Hello.
There you go. Bye.
I'm going to show you the aft cabin. Aft on a boat just means the back of the boat, moving back. This is the port side bunk, which means that it's the left if you're looking towards the front of the boat. Right here we have, really it's kind of a sitting area slash storage, but right now we are using it as a workbench. As you'll see, when you're working on a boat, most surfaces become a workbench to store tools, etc. We have some epoxy there. And here we have the aft head, and a head on a boat is a toilet, a bathroom. Just that's what they call it. And these are port lights, which are effectively windows on a boat. And I'm going to move forward towards the galley, which, for those of you that don't know what that is, the galley is basically a kitchen. Got a stove and a sink. We have an ice box here, and storage cabinets, and again, more tools, more workbench. And we have a line locker for easy access to all of the lines that we need when we're sailing. And I'm going to show you, well, Vicky's going to show you the rest of the boat. So here's Vicky.
My turn now. So where I was sitting is called the nav station. That's where you do your charting and have all your instrument panels. Half of them don't work right now, but eventually we'll have them working. And then when you're moving forward, this is the starboard settee, which is basically a couch. That's my bunk right now. And a sea berth, which is also a bunk up against the wall. It's really tiny, mainly fits really small people or kids. Then you have the port settee and sea berth, which is where Chris is sleeping right now. So there you go. Then we have a keel stepped mast. And a keel is basically the pointy thing at the bottom of a boat. And for it to be keel stepped is the mast goes through the boat. Moving forward, we have the forward head. So that would be towards the front of the boat. We are missing a head, but we'll get one eventually. So there you go. A nice tiny bathroom. And into a tiny hallway with some more lockers. So we've got dry locker and wet locker. And then this is the V berth, the very front of the boat, or probably called V berth because it's in the shape of a V. It will eventually be a bunk, but right now it's a little too storage lockery for a a bunk, but all the way up there is the anchor locker. That's where the chain is going to be stored for the anchor. Eventually, we will have access to the chain through the top of the boat, but right now we don't, so that's also where the anchor is stored. So for right now, that is the tour of the boat, and that's about it.
Now that you've had a quick tour of Freya, you can see we have some work to do.
Subscribe to follow our adventures and check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
See you soon.